What's going on, YouTube? Ali Dope checking in once again with another YouTube tutorial, man. We're gonna continue movie week with the Wolf of Wall Street poster design.
So we don't want to get a bad reputation.
My name is Jordan Belfer. The year I turned 26, I made $49 million, which...
Alright, so my idea for this was just to reimagine the Wolf of Wall Street. That's one of my favorite movies with one of my favorite actors and directors. They killed that. I think they won Best Actor award for that and maybe Best Picture. We'd have to check that. But anyways, without further ado, we're just gonna hop right into the screen, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright, so we're gonna start by doing this solid layer. Boop. And I got like a little thing off to the side with a color palette. So I'm just copying that. That color fill, boom. We need another one. Okay, back here. Then you go ahead and click the gradient map tool. You're gonna go up here, click reverse, make sure it's this transparent one. Boom. And then they always say you're supposed to make like some the guides. So we'll just go ahead and make those guides. Go to view, new guide. You can either do it yourself, but you could just do the new guide. And people sometimes you do 50% right here, like that. And they'll put it like right in the middle for you. And then you just do it again. And then you do that same thing for horizontal. 50%. Boom. So now you have a good middle space. Take the gradient tool that you already have. Just drag it down. There you go. You want to make it nice, so it's nice and dark a little bit. You want a nice little dark space. You don't want it too crazy. Boom. Yeah. Alright. So right now we're just gonna I'm gonna clear it because I really don't need the guides, but you can keep them if y'all want. Save it and do a new layer. Like I said, this is a tutorial that I already seen. You want to switch your foreground to the background, make this white. You can stop the reverse. Move this down because this jump be messing up. All right, back on the new layer. Back on the gradient map, and then you just take it and go like that to the middle. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know why it's doing that. It's supposed to be white. Okay, there you go. Do it like that. Take it in the middle. Make it white. You don't want it so big, but you just want it just as big as the middle piece that's already here. Press 3. It's gonna make it down 30%. Overlay. Now you got this. We're just gonna name that like middle glow. So boom, you got that. Add the levels a little bit. Just adjust the levels so the blacks are the black. Boom, boom, bada boom, bada bing. Make it a little bit brighter. Make this a whole new layer. Name that background. Boom. Then we start bringing in some of our images, man. We're just actually gonna make Leonardo as big as the background right here. So it's starting from here. Boom. Put him right there in the middle. Right there, we're gonna go ahead and rasterize him. Matter of fact, we're not gonna rasterize him. We're gonna create a mask. Select subject. Bring this back over here. So now you should have just Jordan by himself. Now we do have to make some of Jordan because I do have to get this his side of his face here. I want it nice and dark for what we're trying to do. We're gonna do like a double exposure type of design. So I definitely need his face to be a little bit black. So we gotta add some shadows and some highlights into him. Let's go ahead and do that now. Right click or here, click down here, curves, create the curves. Boop. Make this joint dark on his face there. Boom. I want his face nice and dark because I really only want this side of his face. Boom. Alright, so that's one. Don't worry about how it looks right now. Just make the adjustments how you ever think. But if your picture's already black, you're good to go. But this is for my image in particular. I need to get those nice and dark. And then we're actually going to hit this right here. Do the levels. Boom. Same thing. Make it nice and dark. Boom. Bada boom. Bada bing. Alright, cool. And with that one, now you go on the curves, and then you're gonna paint white on it to clear out some of that that space, or you can paint black on it to clear out some of the space from the face, so it's like back to the shadows. Same thing with the levels, because we just want to keep it how it was for the most part. There we go. Oh, here we go, here we go. I like that right there. Boom. We're gonna add another set of curves on top of that, only because I want that whiteness to be a little bit like a little bit. Boom. I like that. Alright. Duplicate this main layer. Bring it to the top. Boom. What we're gonna do on this one, image adjustments, shadows and highlights. We just want to mess with it a little bit. I just want some different type of textures that I can overlay on top of the thing. Like I said, with this, you just kind of play with it, what you're going for. It's all based on your image. We're just gonna go ahead and make the blending mode after you make your adjustments. I like that right there. I like the soft light. We're gonna go with soft light, and then we're just gonna bring the adjustments down just a little bit. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Take all those, make it another group. We're gonna call this one Leo. Right? Bada boom, bada bing. Cool. Alright, so now we're gonna bring in the next one. We're gonna start working on this background. Bring in like some cloud type background. Woo! Cool. Make it just as big. Bada boom, bada bing. We're gonna go ahead and make some adjustments to the clouds. Definitely have to make it black and white so it fits. Create a clipping mask, boom, and then you're gonna add some levels to it. Boom, like that. Adjust the levels. Boom, so you can get the shadows back. Boom. Make the brightness just as bright. The midtones is kind of weird in this image. So, boom. Alright, bet. We're gonna make that a group. We're gonna name this clouds. Alright, and then we're gonna add a mask on that thing. Right, and then you're just gonna go Control I to invert the mask. Alright, and then we're just gonna go ahead and make this color dodge. Boop. And then we're just gonna paint on it, but like really light, like 20% maybe. I'm gonna do 25%, and I'm gonna do my flow at about 70. And then you just paint white on the black, so then you can bring back some of the background. It might not look like too much now, but it'll work out, trust me. Boom. Good. Cool. Then we're gonna take the clouds, put it in the background below. Boom. Right? Duplicate the clouds, delete the mask, make a new mask. Right, as you can see in the background there, it's doing what it do, baby. Right here, same thing. Convert, invert, make it just a little bit bigger. Put the flow back at 100, same thing at 20%. Boop. And then just bring back some of these. Make some adjustments. If anything, you just resize the middle glow. There you go. So you can see a little bit more of the background glow. So boom, just like that. Now with Leo, we are gonna have to make it black and white. I forgot about that one. There we go. See how I look now? Yeah, forgot that part. My fault, y'all. Take this, lighten it. I know it looks a little weird, but it's all gonna work out. Because we're gonna fill this in and start bringing back some elements that we need. And then for Leo, you're just gonna create another mask because I do have to clean up some of this outside piece. Boom, flow it like this. Boom, there you go. Clean that up a little bit. Boom, bada boom, bada bing. Save that. There we go. Now we got to start bringing in some of the images because we got to bring in some of the images that's going to go into his head here in that head space. Main images. This was a funny scene. This was a funny scene. This and this one. Boom. We're gonna go ahead and drag those in. Right. So the main thing is trying to get those in the main spot, right? So for these, we're gonna create a whole new layer for these, or group those together, right? And we're just gonna put that as like headspace. And then for these, create it black and white. Create a clipping mask on those. Boom. You're gonna make your individual adjustments, but let's just go ahead and get it right now. Boom. We're just gonna get placements right first, and then we'll start worrying about what we're doing after that. So boom, for this one, I want to create another mask, and it's all based on your preference too, man. Like I said, for this one, I kind of know what I'm going for. Clean this up in this space. Woo, woo, woo. And then you just kind of want to make your placements first. Boom. That one's cool. The same scene right here. Make another one, another mask. Clear out that background, man. Matter of fact, let me see if I can select the subject so I don't have to do that. Okay, bet. Adjust it. Make sure everything that you want is selected. Boom. Control, Shift I. Boom. And then you just go ahead and paint on that. And then I'll just go ahead and clear that out right there. Boop. Take that, boop, make it a little bit smaller. Something like that. Boom. That. Probably move this one, adjust it a little bit. There you go. Donnie. Jonah Hill was wilding in this movie too, man. That was crazy. Boom. Alright. Next scene. That was a pretty cool scene too. And so is this one. I think this is one of the main scenes. We're gonna put this underneath all of them. Boom. Make it smaller. Boom. And I'm not really too crazy worried about like, oh, it's out of the frame of his head or nothing, because we're gonna make a mask anyway. So right now it's just a matter of getting it right. Boom. Cool. Mask. Clear this part out here. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, bet. And then we're gonna do one more. This one I wanna duplicate it actually. We're gonna do the select subject on this one. Boop. It's probably gonna select all them people too. Quick selection tool once again. Subtract all those extra people, and then we just want Jordan for this particular part. Ooh. Go ahead and add it back. Add his hair back. Glasses. Clean it up if you need to, right there. Command T. Boom. Put that one underneath Jordan. Ooh. Boop. Something like that. What we're gonna do is create a mask on this one. Command I, so it's empty now. Go ahead and color dodge that. Paint, you want to get the brush tool. Boom. We're painting white on the black, same thing. Bring the opacity down. I'm gonna do mine's like 40. Boom, make it a little bit bigger. And then you just start painting that in, painting the images. And as you can see, it starts to come to life. Boom. If anything, adjust the sizing so it fits a little bit better in the head space. Boom. I feel like there's a lot of empty space right here. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and take the goldfish scene. And I'm actually gonna flip it, edit, transform, flip. There we go. And adjust it a little bit. Boom. There we go. Move the arm up a little bit. Move the arm scene up a little bit. Bada boom, bada bang. We're gonna take that, create a clipping mask into You gotta paint back some of this empty space so it's not all in the outside of his head and stuff. So just clean it up. Boom. Boom. If anything, I want to add a little bit of thing up there, so I'll probably add this one. This is him and the crew. Put that right into the headspace. Boom. Take that, smaller. Put that up here. Boom. Put that underneath. Boom. Alright, that's kind of the main scene right there. Boom. Alright. Alright, looks a little funky right now, but it's coming together. Fix the adjustments. Now the glow. I think the glow is what's giving me my issues. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Boom. You can duplicate it if you need to. Boom. I'm gonna move that up into the head a little bit, up at the top of the head. Boom. And then just adjust the opacity a little bit so you can bring back some of what you need to bring back. There we go. Bada boom. Bada bing. Cool. And then for this one, I do want to adjust the panel, so I'm gonna delete that mask and then still put another mask on there. Gradient map, still same thing. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Same thing from the middle. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. I think that's a little bit better. You can see the clouds a little bit better. Background, cool. Bada boom, bada bing. Leo, let's try to get some of these highlights back. Boom. Alright, bet. So we're gonna go ahead and add, I don't know, I like this picture of New York, but also like this one. I feel like this one might hit better on top, so let's go with this. We're gonna put that over top of everything, and of course we gotta make it black and white. Boom. Take the adjustments. Boom. Right on top. Bada boom. Bada bing. Now you just play with it. You could do light, screen. I kind of like. The screen. And then you add a mask on there. Paint on your mask. Make sure you bring your opacity down a little bit. There we go. Bring it up a little bit so it's clear a little bit. Boom. Bet. Alright, bet. That's pretty cool right there. Yeah. Alright, bet. Next thing's next. Let's start adding some more elements to the background. The car scene is a must. Yeah. Car scene is a must. So probably fit that in there somewhere. Put that in the background. On the background layer. Boop. Underneath the clouds, underneath everything. Boom. Make sure you make that a black and white layer too. Adjustments. Black layer. And I'm just talking to you guys as I'm walking through it. Because once again, like I said, you don't know until you hop in it. You have like a theory or an idea what you want, but when you get in there, everything might be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and put the car probably like right there. Something like that. Boom. Color dodge. Go ahead and make that right there. And we're gonna mask that too. Clean that up. Get that up out of his facial area. Boom. Clean up the top here. Boom. We're gonna drop some money in there. Because of course it's Wolf of Wall Street. It's all about, the whole story was about money anyway, so boom. Take that underneath. Like that. Above the levels. Boom. Adjustments, once again, black and white. Cool. Make the adjustments, color dodge. There we go. Bring the opacity down a little bit so it's not so harsh, but you see it. I'm actually gonna duplicate that. Select or filter, blur, motion blur, just so it looks like it's falling. So we're gonna do the direction it's falling from, like that. Put a little bit of extra distance on there. Yeah. There we go. This one right here, we're gonna add a mask on that one. And I just wanna get rid of some of the stuff that's in the way, like on top of the car or whatever. Put a mask on that. Same thing, clear it on top of the car or whatever. Clear these out. Boom. Clear these out. Boom. These are pretty good right here. Boom. That. Alright, it's coming together. It's coming together. Bada boom, bada bing. Maybe I'll just add like an outer glow on him. Yeah. Okay. Probably like a nice little white glow. Or we'll do the yellow. Get the yellow out of there. Boom. There we go. Range, size. Make the spread really, really small. Opacity, bring that opacity down to like barely none. You just want to create some separation. Boom. We're gonna add an inner glow too. Same thing. Pick a color. Range, bring the range back up. Bring the size up. There we go. Bring the choke down a little bit. There we go. I like that. And I'm looking like right in here. That's what I'm looking for. Change the color up a little bit. Yeah, alright, bet. Cool. With this, we're gonna paint on this mask. Cool. We'll just rock with that. Bring some separation, but brings all those vibes back to life as well. Boom. Yeah. Alright, cool. I feel like we could add a couple more scenes to the background. Put that thing back in the background. Underneath everything. Oops, maybe not underneath the levels. Adjustments, black and white. Boom. Once again, we're gonna do color dodge. And since it's in the background and everything, boom. Maybe the pool scene like right here or something. Or like over here since this was where it was at. And then we're gonna add a mask to that. invert the layer, and then just paint it back nice and slowly. Boom, so it just comes back in the background a little bit of the pool scene, because you still want that separation between the background and the thing right in here. So boom, you do it. All right, bet. Got 2 new images. Same thing, image adjustments, black and white. I probably want to add some adjustments right on this specific one, only because I know. Boom. All right, bet. Color dodge that. This side, I'm tripping. Boom. Clear this out. Boom. Add this one when he's throwing the money. Image adjustments, black and white. He's really white. Adjustments, levels, bring back some of his color. There we go. Image of color doge. Control T. Boom. Put him up here. Right on top of the car. Put it in space like right there. Make another mask. Make it here. Boom, boom, boom. Make it nice and big. Clear all that out of the space. Boom. And now to adjust. And it's the yellow that's affecting all of that. So as you like adjust the mask here, you can do as many times as you want. You feel me? So if you disable it, then you can see where everything is. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it's gonna adjust the like the colors and stuff. So I gotta go ahead and clear some of this money out of his face here. Boom. Boom. I like it. We just gotta adjust this layer, delete that layer mask, add another one. And you gotta do this as many times as until you find the right one that's gonna do what you need it to do. Boom. I like it. Hue and saturation. Create a clipping mask. Colorize that thing. We're gonna try to get it to that yellow color that we have in the rest of the images. Bring the yellow up a little bit. There we go. That yellow matte works. There we go. Now we gotta start making some adjustments to bring this thing to life. Create gradient. Boom, boom, boom. Move the scale down a little bit. Boom. Adjust the scaling. There we go. Move that down a little bit, down there. Because that's pretty much where all the main text is gonna go. Save it. Right? Go ahead and add this overlay. We're gonna go ahead and add another level to adjust some of the colors. There we go. Boom, like that. Bring some of the highlights back here. There we go. Boom. And if you still, like I said, you have these clouds here. So if you see something that you need to bring back, do what you need to do. We're gonna add another gradient map. We're gonna make a black and white map. Like that, yeah. Like that, no. Like that. We'll make some adjustments, overlay, multiply. Ooh, that could look cool. It's all depending on your taste. You feel me? That's why you gotta go through the blending modes and see what you're trying to accomplish. Screen. Overlay, soft light. I'm just gonna throw a soft light on there because that's not what I'm going for. So I'm just gonna throw a soft light on there and then bring down that opacity way back. I just want to bring some colors so it's like brings back that main image. Boom. Adjust the opacity on the gradient a little bit so that can come back. Boom. You're gonna add a gradient map over it again. Right? See if that works better than the black and white. Nah. Boom. Bring that opacity down a little bit too. Boom. Right there. And we're gonna add one more gradient map. Going gradient map crazy, man. Black for the we gotta actually click reverse on this one. Black for the main, and then we're gonna go back to that yellow color that we were using. Boom. Boom. Cool. And then for the black, it's just 2 black, so we're just gonna bring it up a little bit. And a blue. Nice little gray color in there. Boom. And then you just play with the adjustment layers down a little bit because it's just supposed to bring back some of the color. Alright, bet, say that. And then what we're gonna do with all these, it's getting a little dangerous here now. Here, click everything. I'm gonna make a one group form. I'm gonna duplicate the group just so I can always go back to it. Convert to smart object. Right? I'm gonna go ahead, filter, stylize. Before you do that, create a duplicate. Alright, filter, stylize. Same thing, oil paint. See how you see it in there? Stylization, scale, shine, boom. I want to see it, but I don't want it to be too crazy. Like, too luminous. Gives it that nice little smooth vibe. Take that. Turn this one on. Filter gallery. We're not gonna use the diffuse glow yet. We're gonna do some poster edges. Just to bring back some of that vibe. So it looks a little drawn. Like them old paintings back in the day. Edge thickness. Boom. Boom. Okay. Turn this one on. I'm gonna adjust this one. Boom. Soft light, bring down opacity down a little bit. Because it's just to bring down some of the colors back, man. There we go. Delete these. Clear the smart filters off of it. Go back to normal. Boom. And you know we have to add a diffusion glow, man. Come on now. Y'all been following this channel long enough. This one though, we're gonna take the grain out of it. We're gonna to the grain. We're gonna do 0 because we're about to add. We're gonna add it to the boom glow. There we go. Light and screen. There we go. Boom. Good. Cool. One more time. Create this group. Group them up one more time. Duplicate the group again. Convert to smart object. I know it's a lot of steps, but like I said, you have to be. I always love to keep my. I love to keep my main thing. So in case I just have to go back and quick adjustment or something like that, I can always go back. Filter, camera raw filter. Boom. And we're just gonna make some adjustments up in here. Up in here, up in here. Nice and smooth on the sharpening. There we go. Basic. We're gonna add in some clarity to bring back some of those details. Add a little bit of texture. See, texture brings back all that stuff. Boom. Clarity, bring back the clarity, and then dehaze, bring back the dehaze a little bit. Boom. Back, boom. A little bit of contrast on there. Boom. To detail this one, we're gonna go ahead and add the grain right here. You can add as much green as you want, but this is cool right here. I'm gonna add a little vignette on there. Boom. To bring back some of the focus. Yes, sir. Normally with this though, you would start adding colors and all that good stuff in there, but we're just gonna keep this one pretty good. And you see, alright, y'all. Cool. Keep that one. Turn the other layer back on, and we're just gonna drop the opacity down just a little bit, just so we can get some of the details back on the main image. There we go. Boom. I like it, y'all. I'm messing with it. So we're gonna go back all the way to this top layer, and we're gonna just start adding some of the details from the poster design. So I have this here, and I have this. So what I do want, I want this bottom piece here. So I'm gonna just take this, drag it over, and then boom, I want this part here, this main part. Right here. You gotta cut that off. Okay. Cut that. Boom. Go ahead and make the adjustments, black and white. Boom. Make sure you take that yellow, make it pretty bright. Boom. Just like that. Convert to smart object. We can name this bottom text. All right. And we're gonna go ahead and just invert that. And you already know where we're going. Lighten, screen. Boom, just like that. Boom. That right there in the middle. Probably make it a little bit bigger. Boom. Put it where it's at the middle. Boom. All right. Take the same thing here. Boom. Screen. Put that at the top. Y'all know what it is. Now we gotta add text in for the main title here. We're gonna go ahead and paste Leonardo's name, and for this font, it's called Den. You can find that online. Right here. Boom. It's the same font. Control J. Boom. I'm gonna type in Jonah Hill. Put Jonah at the top here. Leonardo at the top there. We're gonna want that right there and right there. Probably make it a little bit smaller. Boom. Probably move the Wolf of Wall Street down a little bit. We're gonna fix it, so don't worry. Just get it right. With the wolf, make it a little bit smaller. Right there at the top. Boom. Right there. I feel like that's a good space in the top. Right here's in the middle. There you go. The Wolf of Wall Street. Probably throw some drop shadow down on there. Oop, never mind. For that, you would have to select everything, create the mask, select everything, select similar, boom, 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 and then we're gonna go ahead and give me an eye. Boom, like that. And now we go ahead and add that drop shadow in there. Slight drop shadow, nothing too crazy. Just so it has some separation from the background a little bit. There we go. And then, yeah, man. That's that on that. I hope that tutorial helped you or inspired you in some way, shape, or form to help you create your own poster design. Don't forget, DM me or tag me in some of your poster designs. Let me see what you guys come up with. Until next time, you guys, remember, keep creating, keep hustling, and most importantly, keep learning. Until next time, y'all, Ali Dope, I'm checking out. Yes, sir.